Your funnel isn't broken, but it's definitely leaking. You're driving traffic. People are landing on your site. Some are even opting in. And then crickets. No response. No engagement. No sale. It's not that your offer is bad, or your copy, or your audience. The real problem? You're asking leads to do too much thinking. They land on a page and are expected to click the right button, read the right copy, scroll to find the value, and somehow feel confident enough to take action. But what if, instead of making them work for it, you just had a conversation? What if your best salesperson wasn't even a person, but a smart AI that talks to leads like a human, qualifies them instantly, and makes the next step feel obvious? This isn't a gimmick. It's not the future either. It's happening right now, quietly changing how brands convert leads into clients, without pressure, chasing, or awkward follow-ups. So, let's look at how conversational AI is changing the game, and why it might be the best hire your business ever makes. You've done the hard part, you got the lead. They clicked your ad, landed on your site, maybe even downloaded the freebie or scheduled a call. And then nothing. No reply. No show. Just silence. Here's what most marketers won't admit. Funnels don't fail because of strategy. They fail because they're not built for real people. Think about how most funnels work. You capture an email, then maybe wait to send a follow-up. That email gets buried. The lead moves on. You missed your moment. Or worse, you finally get them on a call, only to realize they're a terrible fit. Unqualified, not ready, or just curious. That's where the leak is. You're building a system that treats all leads the same when they're not. Because in reality, leads don't wake up ready to convert. They show up with questions, objections, hesitations they're not saying out loud. And traditional funnels? They don't listen. They just talk. That's the silent killer of conversions. Meanwhile, your best salesperson does the opposite. They ask. They listen. They mirror. They guide. And they adjust their message based on what the lead actually says. So, here's the uncomfortable truth. If your funnel isn't adapting in the moment, it's losing them. This is where conversational AI quietly wins. It meets leads in their headspace, while they're still curious, and walks them forward without pressure. No delays. No waiting. No wasted time. Instead of guessing what they need, the AI asks. Instead of flooding their inbox, it holds a real-time, two-way conversation. Instead of a blanket sales pitch, it delivers answers, empathy, and clear next steps. It's like giving every lead a personalized sales experience without burning out your team or building complex funnels. Because the truth is, leads don't fall out of your funnel. They walk away quietly when the experience wasn't built for them. Let's clear something up. Conversational AI isn't just a glorified chatbot. It's not here to say, "Hello, how can I help you today?" and then hit you with a menu. That's 2014 tech. Modern conversational AI is something else entirely. It listens. It adapts. It mirrors your lead's language. And it guides the conversation the way your best salesperson would. Only it does it 24/7 without ever needing a coffee break. Imagine this. Someone lands on your site at 10:43 p.m. They're halfway interested, curious but unsure, not quite ready to book a call, but definitely not ready to bounce either. A regular funnel would let them drift. An email automation might catch them a day later. But an AI-powered conversation? It kicks in now, asking the right questions in the right order. "Hey, mind if I ask, what's the biggest challenge you're dealing with right now?" Now you're in. You've opened a loop in their brain. They respond. Suddenly, it's not a sales pitch. It's a two-way street. The AI replies with helpful, clear follow-ups. "Oh, got it. That's actually super common. Most clients feel the same way before we solve that. Want to see how we do it?" And just like that, your lead feels seen. Because great selling has never been about pushing. It's always been about knowing what the other person needs to hear and saying it clearly. That's what conversational AI does, at scale. It qualifies leads on the spot, segments based on input, and gently nudges them toward the next step. Schedule a call? Great. See a tailored demo? Easy. Get pricing info instantly? Done. All without handing them off to a human. All without making them feel like another lead in the system. The beauty? Your prospect feels like they're having a human moment. But your business is running smarter, leaner, and more predictably because the AI is doing the heavy lifting. Let's bring this out of theory and into the real world. Because it's one thing to talk about conversational AI. It's another to watch it quietly double your conversions while you sleep. Before using conversational AI, this B2B SaaS team had a funnel that looked great on paper. Traffic was solid. The offer was relevant. The CTA? Book a demo. But here's what was happening behind the scenes. Most visitors dropped off. The few who did book, 40% were no-shows. And more than half weren't even qualified. They added conversational AI and things changed. Instead of a calendar link, they launched a short AI flow. Can I ask what you're looking to solve? Have you tried any tools before? Mind if I show you a faster way to get there? What happened next was subtle, but powerful. The AI didn't just ask, it adjusted. Based on input, it routed high-intent leads to the sales team, booked calls with ready prospects, and redirected browsers into a nurture flow that met them where they were. 73% increase in qualified demo bookings. No-show rate cut in half. Sales team focused only on what moved the needle. It wasn't louder, just smarter. A fast-growing agency was drowning in form submissions. But the founder? Drowning in Zoom calls, most with the wrong people. They used conversational AI as a digital qualifier. It asked, "What's your business size? What's your monthly ad spend? What are you hoping to achieve in the next 90 days?" And if the fit wasn't there, the AI offered a softer path, a case study, a blog post, a scaled-back service. That alone was a game changer. The founder's calendar filled with high-fit, high-readiness leads, people who answered the big questions before talking to anyone. His close rate jumped from 22% to 61%. Because the right people were making it to the finish line, and the rest weren't wasting time. Less friction means more conversion. Relevant conversation builds trust. Qualifying early leads to better outcomes. Conversational AI doesn't pretend to be human. It solves a very human problem: how to feel seen, heard, and helped before saying yes. It's not about replacing your sales team. It's about freeing them to talk to the right people at the right time. If you're still watching, here's what you already know. You're not losing leads because your product's weak. You're losing them because your funnel can't keep up with what prospects really need. Clarity, relevance, speed. And they're not going to wait around for your drip sequence to catch up. That's what conversational AI fixes, not in theory, but in practice. It removes guesswork. It meets people in the moment. And it makes your marketing feel like a real conversation. You don't need a bigger team, or a new strategy, or more complicated tech stacks. You just need to stop treating leads like numbers and start treating them like people with questions, timing issues, and shifting goals. Conversational AI does that automatically. And when it's set up right, it becomes more than a chatbot. It becomes the most consistent, scalable rep on your team. No scripts, no pressure. Just smart, responsive messaging that moves people forward because it feels natural. So, here's the move. If you're curious how this could look in your business, leave a comment. And if this opened a few new mental tabs for you, hit subscribe, like the video,